Hi guys, come with me to Abia State. So it was actually my first time following this transport because I heard that it's only on Mondays that it goes to the east. So I had to come out early. Well, the only advantage of it was that I got to choose my space in the bus so as to be comfortable. So this was also on our way. Yeah, we had to pass through Ocean State and Ondo State. Yeah, I would say that Ondo is actually a very beautiful place. For the past few months, I've had the opportunity to pass through some states. Not good there, but I've passed through it. All right, so this was around 12 p.m. and I had to take my breakfast. I actually prepared that at home because I knew the journey would be long. And I didn't want to just buy anything by the roadside because of my health. Yes, see, I think I'll prefer to registered transport companies to these buses. The bus didn't get filled up from where we boarded it, so we had to go to other park and pick people up. And the most annoying thing about it was that this driver didn't have any atom of urgency in
Well,
him.
I didn't blame him because our purposes are quite different. To him, he wants to make money. To me, I want to get to my destination on time and safely. But I had no other option, sincerely, because that was just the only bus that was going to the east at that moment. But wait, though, let's talk about this. Content creators. You guys are trying, the number of times I had to just bring out my phone, try to capture moments, it wasn't really easy. And I'll be like, it is what you guys used to pass
One
through.
really needs to be so confident and bold when creating content. Because you just have to look past the faces and whatsoever people want to talk about. I don't really know how I got so lucky, but you see this sit row, like it was just few persons that came. But at this point, I just had to raise my leg and just relax a bit because somehow the journey was too far. And this was us doing one of our pickups. Like when I say that this driver was so nonchalant, it wasn't even considering the time. And here, after the pickup, this was around Ori, our tire busted. This was one of the big miracles that God did for us. And the driver was on his speed, and it was one lane. It was like one way, like vehicle was coming and going. Our savior was that no vehicle was coming towards us. That was how God saved us. So the tire was fixed. Thank God there was a spare, and we started the journey again. Yeah. Well, I had to tie my scarf because the dust was getting much. And I had to eat my toasted bread and egg. I told you guys that I came prepared. I really came prepared. Some minutes after I had my fried plantain, well, which team are you? Are you team very ripe plantain or team mildly ripe plantain? Drinking water because I've accepted my fate at that moment, saying that the time was already 5 p.m. and we are still in Benin City. Guys, the number of falling trucks that we saw on the road was so alarming. Please, if you're a driver or you're in a bus and you see these big trucks, please don't go beside them. Yes, so this was around 8 a.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. and we've entered Onitsha. The road was actually so clear. But at this point, one of our tires went flat. So we had to spend like an extra 1 hour for it to be pumped because there was no vulcanizer on site. Our journey started again after 1 hour, and at this point, we're already at Owerri. Guys, this was when I started having this feeling that it was Christmas season. It was already the 12th here, and I must say that I'm grateful for the gift of men. Well, I stopped recording because of security reasons, and but when it was time for me to stop at where I was meant to stop, a sister of mine came to pick me up with her mom. Well, it's only a family that can make such sacrifices for you to stay awake till 12 a.m. Watch out for my next vlog, guys. Bye.